Hello, hello. Today I find myself staring up at the wide open sky. There's lots of blue and lots of white clouds, and they're moving, but it's this wide open expanse, and there's been this need to be outside. Because as we're getting involved in something and things start to get rolling, it's so easy to think we just need to get busier. Things start moving, people start talking, actions start happening, and the next thing we want to do is go, oh my goodness, I've got to do this, and this. Instead, my body is telling me that in those moments it's actually time to sit back, to go outside, to stare at the wide open sky. Or like I did yesterday, I got to a point on the computer where my body felt so constricted and tight that I felt like I needed a walk, and I just started walking, and I kept going and kept going and kept going, and I found myself at the end of a pier. And there were all these people with their fishing poles, and they were standing there, and the fishing pole was on the dock, and the line was in the water, and the people that were fishing were just standing and waiting. And I thought to myself, they've cast a line. They've cast a line into this space that is wide and open, and it's water that's murky, so they can't even really see what it is they're going to catch. They think they're catching fish. They think they've sent out a line to catch some sort of fish, but what are they really catching? And as I watched them, they looked so peaceful. They looked so relaxed. They were waiting, and they were standing, and they were sitting, and they were not doing any work, but the fishing line they had cast was there doing the work for them. And they were sitting in the wide open expanse, in the wonder, in the rest, in the relaxation, in the stillness. And I don't know what was going through some of their minds. Some of them may have been filled with mental chatter, but many of the faces looked as if there was no mind, as if they were in a place as free and as wide open as the ocean that sat in front of them where the line was caught. And then all of a sudden, one fisherman's line started moving, and he got all busy and grabbing the line and moving and turning it and trying to bring in something that was there. And he brought the line up, and there was nothing. And his face fell, and he looked disheartened. And then he cast the line out again, and all of a sudden his face relaxed. And what I've come to realize on this Rebel Road is it's not about the destination. It's not about the show. It's not about how many people show up. It's not about what the show looks like. It's not even about what I can make people feel in the experience or what they end up being inspired. It's simply about casting the line and sitting back and enjoying the fact that the line was cast, because when that fisherman cast his line back out, his face once again relaxed. He went back into that space of no mind and relaxation and being part of creation in the process. And that's what we're here to be. And I think that if you have any sort of vision or creation that you're embarking on, I think it's an even balance of busyness and flow. It's not that I'm not busy. Trust me, there's a lot. There's a lot being created. There's a lot that is swirling around me. And there are a lot of amazing individuals that are on the ground that too are sparked and are doing their dance of to and fro. But I think the thing to know is that we must cast the line. That we must have no attachment to the outcomes. That we know that the net that is beneath, or the line that is cast out, will catch all that is required. And that we continue to relax and enjoy ourselves with no mind, with no mental chatter, with no thoughts of excuses or what can't happen or why it can't happen. What happens to you when you cast a line and then it starts to get tugged on? Do you get frenzied and get busy? Or do you stay in your relaxed state and keep moving in your motion? Or sit back? I think when the statement that we are in the world and not of it means that we continue to move gracefully through the world in our actions and our words and our thoughts, especially from our hearts. But we are not of the world in its chaotic frenzy, in its need to have a destination, in its need to have an outcome or a measurement, but in a space of knowing that we are the world. And this constant unfolding evolution that is happening is who we are, as it fingers out through the different people that we connect to and the hearts and the creations that take place. I'm in the dreaming state right now. I'm dreaming a vision that's already occurred. I feel it in my gut. Everything's already done. The people who are supposed to be a part of this, they're already in place. The people that are supposed to see it, they're already in the chairs. The show that is supposed to be created has been created again and again and again. If that is my world, can I be in it, in the vast creation and evolution of it? But can I understand that I don't need to get caught up in it, tied up in it, trapped in it? Meaning it needs to remain fluid and fun. It needs to be a place where I feel the love and I spread the love in the way that is my natural expression. How are you spreading your love, your natural expression? How are you keeping that flowing and not constricted? How are you keeping that authentic and honest and true to yourself? How are you remaining in the world but not of it? We are all masters walking. And once we discover we are a master, then you can take the step to oneness. In love, of love, and with love, I'm Simran. So thank you for being in my dream, in my reality, in my mind, and in my heart with me. I'll talk to you tomorrow.